Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 6 of the final season of Superman and Lois. In the last episode, Clark and Lois attempted to talk Luthor down, to appeal to his heart by finding his daughter and having her come in and try to talk to the man, to reach him, to make him see reason. But unfortunately, they were not successful. Oddly enough, though, we were able to get through to the creature, to Doomsday himself, as Lois was able to appeal to the heart of the bizarro Clark buried within. Where he went after that moment, no idea just yet, but we'll find out, I'm sure. So let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or for Mirable's channel, gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage. Just sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. That all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 6. Here we go. Ah! Yeah, he's got to unleash that rage somehow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't care if she shuts you down like that, you know? I think that's a clear indicator that all of this was just so surface level to him in the end. That's kind of fucked. Then again, I guess too, like if you did fail so epically hard, being reminded of it day in and day out like that would be a torture in and of itself. Got him standing in the broken mirror, like the broken man that he is.
But we still need to work through the zoning issues.
You spoken to Emmanuelle?
Pretty sure she's the issue. There have been roadblocks at every step.
I'll deal with her.
The hell you will.
Tell him I want it by end of day.
What are they for?
What is that?
Make no mistake. I have a plan. I know exactly how this will end.
You don't. Oh my God. He's doing a really good job, man, but it's one of those things where it's so good that it's so frustrating to watch and make all the wrong decisions and stuff like that, you know? Oh, that looks like some good fucking bread.
Is that John? Yeah, like 3 hours ago. Check this out.
That was all this morning?
Wow. You could be tag team in the world, man.
How many saves have you made today?
3 or 4, nothing too crazy. Want to grab a bite of Vicky Mace?
Yeah, sure.
Race ya?
That is starting to get old.
John's doing too much. He needs to slow down.
I'll talk to him.
Or you could help.
Taking a step back from the superhero stuff doesn't mean you can stay at the house playing video games all day.
Maybe Vicky Mays is hiring. Might be fun working with Sarah.
Oh, now he's zipped off.
He's right. It is getting old.
Let's go, Slowpoke.
Hey, don't shame Clark like that. I know that she wasn't, but he is slower now.
At least you have something to look forward to. All I ever do is work and sleep and work.
Tonight, you and me, girls' night.
Deal.
No.
I'm really glad that you and Mr. Orange are spending time together. After everything with Dad, you deserve it.
Thanks, sweetie.
You're welcome. So now I'm off to the job that I hate. I love you.
Love you.
Oh, that was cute. Oh no. Oh, what the hell is that?
It's just, you've got some salt and pepper going on.
What? Where?
Oh, wait, really?
There's a patch.
A patch?
It's just a little gray. You look handsome.
He's aging. He's not full crypto anymore, man.
Stop worrying about your hair.
Not.
He's so cute. He's such a dork.
Hey.
We got some gray. It's nothing to be afraid of.
For half an hour, and it is creeping me out.
What?
He only wants to talk to you.
When did you tell him he needs to schedule an appointment?
I tried, but he just marched straight into your office.
You know, she could call the police for something like that.
I'm building my new headquarters in Smallville. Nothing you do is going to change that.
Is that a threat? I think we're done here.
Do your job, Mayor Lang.
My job is protecting the people of Smallville from someone like you.
I'll only ask once.
You already have my answer.
The security system of yours, it's just like one an old acquaintance of mine built. It didn't do much to protect him.
Wow, what an asshole. Again, that's actionable. Like, that wasn't even like a veiled threat. That was just threat, you know? Come on, guys, we're building up evidence right now. Even if not, like, jail time, restraining order, something.
What the hell is Luthor thinking?
He believes this will be the perfect location for our next headquarters.
There's no way I can support this in good conscience.
This is what Lex wants, so you better get on board.
We need to know why he's doing this.
It's simple. Luthor's moving here to harass my family.
What's she talking about?
So prison wasn't enough and now you're trying to sabotage his business? Everything I said was true and you know it.
Yeah.
This is a business decision.
No, it's not.
It's just more fake news from you.
Oh, fuck off.
He killed my father. I thought it was that big scary monster. Next you'll probably say he killed Superman too. Or maybe even your husband.
The thing is, she already knows these things. She saw it.
You know, with that big scary monster gone, I'm starting to like my chances. Doesn't matter. Whatever Lex sets his mind to gets done. Not when it comes to his daughter. He didn't tell you.
Eat shit.
Elizabeth came here and asked him to be a part of her life, but he couldn't walk away from his obsession with me. The only person he cares about is himself. If you don't believe me, look at how he treated his own daughter. The real question is what happens when you two don't see eye to eye.
Ooh, which has been happening for a hot minute now. She's just blind. Willfully so, because she sees it, but she's ignoring it. Because she knows. And she's trying to stay calm, and it is failing so spectacularly.
Everything okay?
Are you serious, Clark?
Clark?
Hey, how's it?
Wow.
That's new. Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, no.
A little self-conscious he is.
Do you mind getting my package?
Well, yeah, we're gonna get like he's like gets to age and all that kind of stuff. His powers wane over time. Even if he doesn't like lose his powers completely, obviously he'll just age out, you know, like the rest of us, just with a little extra here and there.
I didn't know it was on the market.
It wasn't until he made an offer for 5 times what it's worth. I'm headed to 80s now to try to talk her out of it. You should come with me.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how much help that would be.
Your mom was a guardian angel around these parts. Hearing from you would mean a lot.
Yeah, sure. Anything to help.
Doing his duty as Clark.
So, did you forget how to eat food like a normal human being?
You know you can breathe, right?
Breakfast.
Why? Where were you?
Oh. Toronto, San Juan, Gastonia.
It's better than serving eggs.
That's because you've never been to Gastonia.
John, most people in Smallville have never been anywhere but here. So.
Now, if it isn't my 2 favorite student athletes.
What the hell?
You boys ready for the football season?
Coach, I'm kind of banned from the team. I haven't played in 2 years.
Let me worry about that. How about you two just keep worrying about being...
Wait, what?
Coach,
Hold on, wait, what?
Yeah, I see it. We got a real opportunity here. Why not take advantage of it?
I mean, there's so many
Look at the possibilities. State titles, scholarships, girls. See, your brother knows what I'm talking about.
reasons. Listen, Coach, I gotta run.
Hey, so that's a yes, right?
Definitely not.
How did he find out? There's probably something I'm just completely forgetting.
Is Luthor really that bad?
He really is. Like, I know it's a lot of money to turn down.
It's nothing compared to what you sacrificed.
Oh, she knows too.
Everything you've done for this town. For the...
Wow, this is spreading like wildfire. Who's the rat? Or does just that many people put it together when they witnessed this, the family, that night? I think that's all it is. I think more people put it together than we expected that night.
Is it just me, or did it feel like 80 knows who I really am?
Wow. Yep. Spider-Man. I would love for that to be the case. I think that would be really cool.
How did you convince her?
Well, that part was pretty easy, considering she thinks I'm Superman.
What?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she's not the only one.
You want to work here?
Just until school starts back up.
Well, we don't have anything.
Sarah, what do you mean?
Oh, she doesn't want to work with Jordan. Make things any more awkward than they could possibly be.
I messed up and I'm making up for it, but you could be having so much fun. You can go anywhere in the world and find a summer job. Do you know what I would give to have your freedom to go someplace new?
Sarah, you don't need powers to do that.
She's like, oh, you're right.
You're walking away, and I'm sorry. But I've had a change of heart.
Then please, give me a chance to change it back.
You're asking me to do less.
We're asking you to strike a balance.
What, but you can barely hear anymore, and you have Lex Luthor breathing down your neck.
I won't take no for an answer.
You're gonna have to.
This thing's arguing with Luthor.
Tell me what you need.
She needs you to stop.
What's your number?
I said enough.
Stay the hell out of my business!
Then leave her alone.
Lana?
10 million. Sell me your farm, you get $10 million. And so will everyone else in this bar.
Oh.
It doesn't feel right, Edie. He wants it this bad. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
The answer's still no.
That should be a big old red flag. No.
What the hell were you thinking back there? That was so far past acceptable.
Tell Milton to send his installation
Do you
team.
even know what it is that you're doing here anymore?
I told you, everything is under control.
Really?
Everything but him.
Sounds like your daughter wanted to be in your life, but you just couldn't walk away from revenge summer camp. You didn't think that was something I should know?
It wasn't the time.
How dare you keep me in the dark after running your business for the last 10 years?
And making millions.
Which I earned! And now you're threatening the future that I built for us!
Huh.
Do you still believe in me?
I don't know.
And figure it out, because you have to choose me or them. There is no middle ground.
It's about time that somebody stood up to that bald-headed loser.
80 is the real hero. She turned
Tell it like it
down-
is, man.
I have never been more proud of Smallville.
Someone's gonna end up dead, though.
I want to study abroad next year.
Like,
Aw.
out of the country abroad? I just don't know that I'm ready to have you be gone for a whole year.
I could FaceTime you every single day and I could write you letters. I mean, who even writes letters anymore?
No.
Where would you even go?
At least she's talking about it.
Sorry to leave you with Gaines before.
How'd that go? Dude, the guy will not take no for an answer. He made me promise to watch all the Varsity Blues before giving him a final decision.
What, that James Vanderbeek movie?
Wow.
And
That's hilarious.
It was awesome, and he may have a point.
It's a good movie.
But do you think that maybe you're just going a little too all in on the Superboy thing?
You know, I wouldn't have to do so much if you were helping me. But you're the one choosing to work at a diner instead of saving people's lives.
Wow.
That's because when I get involved, I make things worse.
Right.
By the way, I didn't get the job at the diner. I guess Sarah agrees with you.
Oh, Clark.
What?
Is that what you've been doing in there, dyeing your hair?
Just a little?
Yeah, I can smell it all the way over
Wow. This is hilarious.
here. Getting older isn't all bad. And at least now we can age gracefully together.
Aww.
Yeah, that'd be worth it.
I hope so.
Cute.
Please wash that stuff out of your hair, Reese.
Not while that's on your head, boy. What? I know that's just nature, but it just feels so foreboding. Someone's in her house, aren't they? Oh! Yep. Clark's hearing's not working. Jonathan's asleep. And Jordan's got his headphones on. Otis. Yeah.
Should have minded your own business.
Oh, thank God. Keep swinging! Quadruple tap his ass.
He had his hands around my neck and he was just squeezing harder and harder. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna die.
You sure you're okay?
Thank God my dad makes us sleep with bats under our bed. It's the only thing I had to protect us. I didn't mean it like that.
It's okay, you're right.
We should have been here, Sarah.
No, I don't blame you guys.
No, but I should have been listening.
I've been going so hard lately. I didn't even hear your mom scream.
It's okay.
Wow.
Seriously.
Sure.
They're beating themselves up over this, man.
I'm gonna go check on my mom.
Everybody is. Clark, the boys, Lois.
Where's your father?
Isn't he with you?
Oh. Oh. Hey, with that human heart, maybe he's got his, maybe his anger's a little less in check.
You look upset. Did something happen?
You harassed my family. You killed my father-in-law. Now you try to kill my friend and her 16-year-old daughter.
Again with these false accusations.
You son of a bitch.
You and your wife need to stop trying to set me up.
Stop lying! Your friend Otis is in custody, and we will make him talk.
We'll see about that.
This is over. We are going to end you.
You're going to end me.
Oh.
Try doing it without powers.
Oh, wow.
You have nothing on me. And you never will. Even when there is nothing left of your pathetic family.
Wow. Dude, this is wild.
No. The lights.
So do nothing and just watch? Oh! Let's go, Clark! He's getting him, though.
I always knew Superman was a facade. Now they see who you really are!
Leave. Don't ever come back.
Damn, beat him without his powers. It's a good fight, though. It was looking a little sketchy there for a second. Could have switched the lights back.
Once the sun comes out, it should start to heal.
Normally it would have healed already. I think you need to go talk to your mom about this.
That was awesome. You went full Mortal Kombat on it.
Clark can't win.
Okay, I don't think anybody won tonight.
Pretty sure Luthor's face says otherwise.
That's what he wanted. For your father to stoop down to his level.
He had it coming. He tried to kill Miss Lang.
If anyone deserved to have their ass beat.
Boys.
Should have never gone over there.
No, Dad, this was my fault. If I hadn't fallen asleep, I would have heard Miss Lang.
What if I'd been listening at all? I was wrong. I can't just shut everything out. Me doing nothing makes things worse.
Yep.
What happened tonight isn't on either of you.
Until Luthor's back behind bars, all of us need to be ready.
I think that you should go study abroad. Luthor's still out there, which is exactly why you should leave.
What if something happens to you?
Let it be fine. I'm more protected now than ever.
Yeah, but maybe after this is all fixed and done, we can worry about that. Because she would have been dead if she wasn't here. I get it, though. Can't stop her life for everything, but, like, I feel like we could probably delay, you know? I know she's got a police detail, but this is fucking Luthor we're talking about, man.
It's not like I won't see you guys again.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm thinking Santiago, Chile, or
Or maybe somewhere in Greece.
Do you want us to help you decide?
Like what, you'd fly me to those places?
You're the one always saying that I'm wasting my powers. I can't think of a better way to use them.
And I could really
That's
use
hilarious.
nature to just relax.
Where should we go first?
Aww.
Like what, fly out right now?
Greek islands.
Greek islands.
No.
That's great. Yeah, fucking fix these lights.
The boys heard him arriving in Metropolis last night.
Oh, he packed up.
You think he's moved on?
Oh, no, not at
I
all.
don't think Lex Luthor's someone who can ever really move on.
What do you think he's planning next?
Whatever that little drawing is.
Milton's lights didn't work.
You were stronger than I thought.
You were reckless.
It won't happen again.
Lex,
It won't. Why are you here?
because you asked me to choose.
Oh my god. I'm choosing you.
And I choose you, Lex.
You dumbass.
You're doing this wrong.
It was hard to do on my own.
I'm not talking about your eye.
What are you thinking?
The first thing we need to do is get you a killer suit.
Are we working on building a Lexo suit? Is that the plan? Damn, man. Whoo! Yep, more and more Clark is becoming just like the rest of us. From his hearing, to his healing, to his heart, and now he's graying. Everything is catching up with him. My major concern and question right now is like, how expedited is it? Is it just catching him up with Mary where he would be naturally as a human, or is it going to catapult him to Sam's age, or is it some kind of median? But again, the Clark's story, Clark's identity keeps spreading and spreading and spreading. You know, went from like 2 people that saw. I mean, there's multiple people there, but it's going to show that either somebody's been talking or more people that witnessed it that night were able to make the same conclusion, which is probably more likely because I don't think anybody would just go around town, at least the people we saw, the way they've been approaching it so far, I don't think any of them would just go around and just tell, you know? I think it's just become obvious at this point, especially considering everybody was, there was fucking vast majority of the town was there to witness that creature pummeling the shit out of Superman, and then obviously the Kents kneeling over his body. If there was any other indicator you needed, it was that. I like that this episode centered around Lana and Sarah and their relationship, where they're at right now, and what to do with these characters, what at least to set them up for their hopes and horizons moving forward after this. So they're not just completely spinning their wheels, you know, obviously with Lana pursuing her relationship beyond, you know, Kyle and all that, and pursuing that relationship with John. Then obviously trying to figure out what to do with Sarah, as she's, you know, also kind of been spinning her wheels here and kind of aimless, kind of lost, everything that kind of locked her into the diner and whatnot. And I like that they kind of use that to kind of analyze the boys and all this with the powers that they have, especially with like Jonathan overworking, neglecting like everything else around him by focusing primarily on all the superheroing. And meanwhile, Jordan's doing the complete opposite of that because he's too afraid that he's going to mess up again, that he's going to make the wrong move. So instead, he's making no moves, which in essence is worse. Because like Jonathan said, I wouldn't have to be working double time if maybe you were out there helping me, and they could split that work and kind of meet themselves in the middle. And I think, you know, by the end of it too, she had to talk to him. It was like, why do you want to work at the diner? You can literally fly anywhere you want. Again, he's holding himself down. He's clipping his own wings. And she was able to help him see kind of the error of that, and just how anybody else outside of that position would envy the ability that he has. He can literally commute to any city in the planet in no time and get whatever job he wants wherever he wants. You know, it's just envious, and he's taking it so lightly because he's just so used to beating himself up. He's just so afraid to make the wrong choices, and he got so resigned and removed from the equation that because Jonathan was overworked, when he went to sleep, he went to sleep. Lana's screams went unheard by him, and Jordan wasn't even thinking. He's like, I'm off the clock. I'm not doing this right now. I shouldn't be doing this right now. So headphones on, he's playing his games, couldn't hear anything. Clark's hearing has just been gradually on the decline altogether, so he also didn't hear. Had Sarah not caught wind of what was going on, Lana would have been dead. But I do like that, like, it's come to this point where Luthor at least has realized that he cannot bully this town. You know, once, you know, obviously the public, as far as they know, after everything that came out with him being released from prison and the stuff with Boss Moxie not being his fault and that being false, at least in the public eye, that was the main thing people saw about him. So they didn't know any better. So she was like willfully about to sell her property to this guy because it's a fucking shit ton of money. It's life-changing money. You know, obviously Clark came in and then she's like, oh, if you don't think so. You know, initially Lana brought him because of Martha. Everybody used to look up to her and respected her. So she was like, okay, maybe if you come along, they'll respect the son of Martha and stuff like that. But it's a little more than that because now the whole town, even if they're not saying it, knows he's Superman. And there was basically, I was like, if he says it's fucked up, then maybe we shouldn't. And then she backed down. She changed her tune on that. Like, even more red flags popped up when he started offering not just her double what he was going to pay her, but he was also going to pay everybody in the bar. Massive red flag. I'm glad they all shut that down too, though. But yeah, that should tell you something is not right. And he's not thinking right. He's not thinking clearly. And, you know, we tried to get to Amanda and get her to turn around on it. And, you know, she had her doubts. And all it did was really kind of take her to go back and push back against him and maybe kind of, I don't know, reaffirm their relationship and where that's going to go. Because now she's like, hey, you're going at this the wrong way. You told me to choose. I'm choosing you. I've always chose you. But you're doing this wrong. And I guess he's working on building up his Lexo suit, I presume. I couldn't quite tell what that drawing was meant to be, but when she's talking here at the end, we're going to need to get you a suit. I think that's kind of what they're implying. I mean, Doomsday's still out there somewhere. We haven't even followed up on that yet, so I wonder what that's going to lead to or how that's going to come back into play. What should be all the supers just fighting Lex, including Doomsday? That would just be hilarious if he just came in and got smacked around like a ping pong ball. But yeah, I don't know what the end game looks like for this at all at this point. Clark, after the Lana incident, much like with the one dude that threatened Jonathan and all that, like Candace's shitty ass father or whatever, you know, when he had that moment in the bar scene and he had to assert himself, Luthor came prepared though, swapping out all the lights on that street with red sun lamps so that if that did happen, it would at least depower him. And they went down into straight up fisticuffs. And he even still tried to play that off. I understand him. And he's still even as strong. He's like, no, that was just human Clark. It was close. It was close, but he fucking beat his ass. Then again, that's exactly what he wants in the end. He wants to prove he's just like the rest of it, that he's not this beacon to look up to, that he's just as messy as everybody else. And I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. It's not like he went down there and he murdered him or anything like that. He said, back the fuck off my family. I could do this at any point. Get out of here. Like, again, I think it's a high road, but again, falling into the trap and resorting to violence in that manner is exactly kind of what he wants in the end. So I get it, but again, Luthor can go fuck himself. Yeah, man, I'm not sure. There's probably something I'm missing in this, but I like the idea about this, though. You know, Lana letting Sarah go off and study abroad so she can see the world and kind of make a major change for her life to kind of step out of this small town as she's always wanted to do and kind of fly, which is something she hasn't been able to do either. So I don't know. I thought that was all kind of cute and fun and wholesome. And yeah, man, Lex is back in Metropolis. He's abandoned, at least pursuing the idea of moving anything LexCorp related into the town of Smallville. That does not mean he's done with the Kents, though. So we'll got to see what he's got cooking up next. That's all I got for this one, guys. Going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon or if you've got Maribel's channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherry, Orcor, Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.